Hi there, I'm Allie Elliott.
Hi, I'm Allie Elliott. Welcome to my stream today. I thought I was going to be super smooth and have everything pulled up and ready to go, but I don't actually have anything ready. So we're not going to look at the same 10 images that I've been looking at for, well, like a month or so now that are competition images. We're just gonna look at one of those and you guys are gonna help me work through some tweaks. But I'm also gonna go back in. So I have this file of composite images that I never finished. So I've got, a sketchbook of concepts, and then I take those concepts and I shoot a whole bunch, and then usually whatever comes out first ends up in a competition, and then I'm busy with work and all that good stuff. So that's part of the reason I wanted to be on Twitch and be on YouTube, was to create some of this stuff, not just for competition, but with a finish that is competition worthy. But finish some of these, and I want to do these throughout the year so that I'm not scrambling at the end of the year, and when a competition rolls around, I've got stuff ready to go. So we're going to work on some of those today. This in front of us is a long one. It was 79 all last year, 79, whatever I did to it was still 79. And now I look back at those and I go, okay, yeah, that's a 79 image. But it's gone through a real growth spurt in the last month or so, and it started scoring an 81, an 82. So it's marginally better. I will take that, but I also have one that I need to cut, so this might end up still being it. One of my friends suggested a name change. This started out as Dead to the World, and let me show you. You know what? Hold on. I can maybe show you what that ended up being entered as, because that was last year, which was 2021. That's weird. I still think of 2020 as last year. Where are we at? There it is. Okay, so this is what was the final entry of last year. And now I look at that and I see where it's a 79. They really like the work on his face and some of the details, which just wasn't enough of the story there. I'm on board with that. I get that. So I added this year a floor and the bookshelves as being more distractions that he is focused away from. And then this has been the bane of my existence. It's supposed to be not the TV from Poltergeist. It's supposed to just be a TV. But it wasn't really adding to the story. It was a distraction to the viewer. It was a point of interest when it shouldn't be. It should just be, existing there. So, one of my friends suggested that I do like a play on like heaven and hell kind of imagery, and we've got like the negatives on one side and more of the positive distractions on the other side, and I just haven't been able to come up with exactly what that could be visually. But I like the idea of losing the TV, and then I don't have to mess with the thing that they loved, which was the light on his face, the play on his face, because this is what I started with and this is what I ended with, and I'm excited about that too. So I've got I forget what was I opening up. I don't know. But I've got the original, and this wasn't ever entered like this. Oh, but look, I did have a little wall there. But I wanted to grab the window. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. Let me flip this real quick. I was gonna see if, and we won't need that again, but that's why, because I've already got that extracted window ready to go. That's why I keep all those different layers for little things like that make it easier. Okay, so let me see where I saved. I'm sure I saved, you know, I'm sure I saved this, right? Maybe here. Maybe was I working on it there? That might be easier to work on it there. And then I don't have the, let's do that. I don't have to worry about the stroke line, any of that stuff. I can just go right over it. But I don't know, I'm kind of at the place where that's not sized the same, so I want it to be basically a mirror image. This one is so dark, it's almost hard to work on because there are a lot of reflections during the day. Whoops. And then I also want to go into my archive folder here. That's what I was gonna do. And find some of these that that I never got around to doing and just work on them. So that's what I'm gonna do. And here are some of them. This is one that I never, that's really old, but it's got potential. Everything has potential. If you've got enough time, anything can be, you know, made into something incredible, whether it be for a competition, okay, I got a meme. All right, so the thing with this one, I'm losing focus, ironically, given the title, but I'm losing focus on this right now because I have 5 images and 4 spots in my case. So something's gonna have to go, and I really love all of them. So it might just be time to send the other 4 on and continue working on this one. But at the same time, if I have potential that I'm right on the doorstep of, I don't want to let it go. So I don't want to rush it though. These are ready to go. 1, 2, this is photographic open 1, master artist 3, photographic open 2, 3, master artist is in there. This is the one I'm probably going to take out, 4 and 5. And then here's 4 for photographic open. So I'm really tempted to just send those on, and I might do that. But help me come up with some things that are light-sided distractions, if that makes sense. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. I hope that wasn't right in my microphone. Anyway. All right. We got lo-fi jams on the backup today. All right, so I don't know. So what's everybody, how are we feeling about this? I don't hate the, I thought that I saved. I wonder if I did. Nope, I just flatten everything and then save it. This is a big one. Oh, okay. Well, that makes it easier because then I can, here we go. Cool. All right, so then, does that look the same? I don't like this song. I'm gonna skip it. Okay. Oh, it's really sunny now. It was not earlier. It's been kind of a rainy day. It looks pretty solid. In fact, maybe a little bit. Okay, so this would involve another layer, and what can we put out there? We can do, you know, a bright sunny day. So in turning this into a heaven and hell kind of visual, the title "Lead Me Not Into Temptation" was suggested, which I really like. And I'm just gonna Google Temptation Island came up. I think that's one of my sleazy shows. Not a lot to work with. Most of it is food centered. So, I don't know. I feel like visually anything that I can think of right now is going to just be distracting, and they're going to go, why is that a temptation? Because I'm not really sure. So let's just look at my archive folder. Okay, so this is 199 Problems. They're cats. Do you get it? I was a little bit afraid that the judges wouldn't pick up on that title, on the pun within the title, given that it's, you know, a Jay-Z song from, gosh, it's probably 20 years ago. So, but I have the images for that, so that's a possibility. Let's see. These were all completed. This one's not completed, but I need, it's either gonna be a reshoot or a really, really intense edit. Because I'd have to create an entire cemetery. That is one that is heavy on my heart that I definitely want to. Okay, and there's the ill-fated cat photo shoot. So this one I didn't do for competition, I just did for fun. And it's super duper simple. Let's see, okay. That one really doesn't have a concept, it was just pretty. Home for the Holidays, Hold You in Heaven, Home of the Unknown Soldier. This was like a snowman thing. Not that exciting. So I have one in mind. And that was a merit last year. I'm trying to see if I shot anything else. That's a possibility. I'll keep that one in mind. This one broke my heart that I could not get it to merit. And I think it's precious, but I also think it's a color thing. I'm colorblind, and that brown backdrop seems to be a source of error for me. So I still don't really see a problem with it, but it didn't. This is the one that I had in mind. So this, I want to put her nose to nose with the lion. You know, she's a fierce little thing. So we used her brother. I don't have a lion picture to use right now anyway. Sheer determination, that's what we're talking about. And I've got a few different lighting setups so that we could find the right one. The idea behind this the title was To Be Lost. Like a little girl lost at a carnival and have all kinds of lights and projected sounds and stuff like that. So I think this might be the one to beat as far as conceptually. What I don't know is what kind of expression I want her to have. So you're lost at a carnival. You probably go through a whole range of expressions, because first it's exciting and you eat what you want and you do what you want and you ride what you want and you're, you know, free as a bird. And then you probably make yourself sick because you ate what you want, you rode what you want, and then, you know, you're scared. So we could probably pick just about any emotion for this piece. And she gave me all of them. And maybe like a pensive, you know, you're gonna get in trouble kind of look. So I want to do an ice cream cone here, a balloon, maybe, you know, a step on her face, but I want to have carnival feeling, bright colors, bright lights. We could go a lot of different ways on the lighting because it could be during the day, it could be at night. We could go creepy and have clowns. I don't generally do that type of thing, but that might be kind of cool since for that reason alone, just to do something a little bit different. We're at the end of the road here. Okay, so it's gonna have to be one of those. So I'll hang on to this. Let's just go for it, actually. Okay. So it's in the file Lost. And then, so I like the way her body is, her fist, and then where we're gonna put the ice cream cone is a good shape. We'll find a different head for her. That's the very last one. Cool. All right, let's find an expression. What do we think here? Little tummy. I don't want anything forced. And that's kind of expressionless. She got food all over her face. Just ignore that. Let's see. All right, that's a possibility because it's kind of like we could work that into an uh-oh kind of thing. So 7301, let's open that up. Where is my, there it is. Okay, so I do want to look in another folder. I know I took some carnival pictures from afar. They're like really far away. So a lot of this is gonna have to be manipulated images that don't really have anything to do. Before I start though, I know I've got some good expressions in 7 scoop itch. And I might have the same kind of, just to show you what this is, I've got to, because this was a dark horse for sure. What was that? It was the IPC in must have been 19. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I know where I can show you. In Portrait Masters. No, I thought I entered it there. I guess not. Where could it be? There. Okay, so this is 7 scoop itch, and this is one that I threw into my case last minute, my Master Artist case. And when I say threw, I threw it in as quickly as you could throw together a Master Artist image. It was one that I knew I could just shoot at home and have ready to go, because I worked diligently on the others, and then I needed another one for my case to fill it. So it ended up being a case filler, and it ended up scoring really well. And it scored, I don't remember what it scored, but it loaned, which was incredible, because I haven't had that many loan Master Artist images. So to have one that I didn't overthink, so it made me really overthink my overthinking because it did so well. But in this, she gave me some expressions, and all of this is built. You know, this was from one place. These are actually Barbie stools. This is a window from a different store, walls from a different store. It was all pieced together and shot mostly around town with cell phones, and then her pieces were, for the most part, in my house, just on a green screen. Not even my studio with my strobe lights. So to have it all of a sudden go lone was very unexpected. All right, so back to my competition files. Let me think about where. Okay, so out of 7 scoop itch, I want to grab. I could probably grab some facial expressions. Okay, maybe we'll end up going. She gave me all the expressions. Aw. And see, and then we shot the ice cream cone, you know, with her jammies. Jammies on, ready to go. I'm not sure that has enough expression, so I'll have to see how we can manipulate it in post, or you know, pull an expression from somewhere else, because I didn't really see anything in here that was just like, yes, that's it. But maybe there were a couple in here that were like a little bit sad. They were too much, but we could probably manipulate those into what we're looking for too. So actually. Yeah, that's what I've got open. Okay, I think we'll go with that. We'll see if we can make her look a little more pensive, a little more regretful. But what I want to do is grab the cone from this other folder. And we've got some. I think that's a better scoop actually. We use that. And then I don't even know what that is. Oh, we're trying to get some drips, I think. Where is the bottom of the cone? Let's go with that. And then put these in lost so that they're easy to find. Okay. Now this won't be anything to write home about today, but it'll be a pretty major transformation too, which I think is cool. Oh, that's not even a bottom. I need the bottom of a cone. But ice cream does look good though. Focus. So I don't know if I kind of remember that being an issue, that I didn't have the bottom of a cone. I kind of think maybe I had to create one, which is, I mean, I could have just shot it again, but but here we are. All right. And then most of that will be gone. Giant ice cream cone. Still pretty giant. It's actually still really, I guess I don't have poor depth perception when it comes to ice cream cones. All right. I know that I have a carnival picture somewhere. Where that is, I have no idea. Let's see if I can look. I want to say it was 2017.
It's not exactly clear whether they even truly exist or could be shown to in the physical universe.
Okay, I'm going to skip that. All right, and then back to the carnival search here. Are there, let's see what, ooh, that's pretty. I'm gonna hold on to that. Whenever I need a sky, I can't find them, so I need to Focus, Elliot. Somewhere, and it was in the, I don't know, when do, I feel like carnivals around here are all in the summer. So, let's see, 2017. Let's go with June and July because okay, we were at soccer. There's a sky too. Might be onto something here. This little trip. I'm looking for, I think it was just a cell phone picture. It was from really far away too. So let's try July of 17. Oh, there is a one. Just not landing on it. And in the meantime, I'm also looking for, look, I'm finding all the skies tonight. I'll take it. I also wish I could find a lion. See, that's why these images never got finished, because there would be some element that I can't just create. I mean, I guess I could. Maybe I could create a carnival. But, you know, if I just wait a few months, then I can photograph a carnival. And I'm not liking this station. Let's try, I think Chill was maybe the one that. And that, if you hear that knocking, that is the sign thingy on my door. So I'm sorry. Okay. Well, you know, maybe we just draw it. Maybe I'll Google carnival. Because I've never done, no, not Carnival Cruise. And look at some images and see, just do like, we'll do her. Let's do that. I haven't done that in a long time. So we'll just do her, and then, okay. Nope, not that. There we go. So we can get some more scoops. So, okay, pivot. We're pivoting the plan. What we're gonna do first is get her exactly right, her expression, her ice cream cone, balloon. And I think the balloon is what made me like even consider going a little bit creepy. Balloons and clowns and everything. Carnivals honestly are not my jam. Maybe that's why. And her thumb is already sticking out over there, so we can take this away. And then what I'm going to do back here is just take away the distractions. All right, so and I want her pigtails around the front. Just a teeny bit there. All right, and then just erase back. And then you can kind of see the shoulder is moving a little bit. Part of that is that her head moved. What is this? Let's do surprise me. I wonder if they have a skip maximum like Spotify does. All right. Now our head's looking a little bit big, so maybe we did. Maybe it's an optical illusion on moving. There's weirdness going on there. Oh no, that's her hair probably. Shoot, I shouldn't erase that. Oh well. I want to find one where her pigtails were over her head, over her shoulders anyway, because I want to see them. There we go. All right, I'm gonna get a bigger eraser. Ice cream is bad. See, I want to go reshoot it, but that's all fixable. That's all something that we can. You know why it looks so bad though? Is the light is opposite. The light's coming camera left on the cone and camera right on her. So, boom, problem solved. All right. All right, so I'm gonna hide that, merge these, and duplicate. Nope. And then get rid of these little spare. Just make it easier on myself to see. Okay. Let's go down to 5. That even, that might not even be. I don't even think that's going. My kids were really excited when I was working this. They were like, do you need to reshoot the ice cream? Should we go get some more? Always ready to take one for the team. All right, I like that. I like the light spill on this cone and how pretty it is. I'm gonna duplicate this and hide one in case, you know, stuff goes sideways. So I'm gonna go just over the fingers so that I can go back and erase easier than I can add. What do the bottom of ice cream cones look like? They're both kinds, right? There's the let's go pointy cone. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna clean that up. Just settle down. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just hand grab ooh, that sounds like the rain. I like it. So I will just delete here and then take a really, really small, perfect. Actually, that might even be too much. We'll just go to 3. Okay. Just to make this. So right now the finger is in a shadow. So the finger does not appear to be in a shadow and the cone does. So that's something we'll have to address visually. That one's not quite as bad. Okay, and then I want a little tiny, because I missed a spot right here. There we go. And then, where's my, there it is. So it's going to bend a little, but this is a really small, kind of insignificant piece. What just happened? Okay, so oops. All right, so I'm going to save this in the lost file as progress. And if you've watched me for any amount of time, you know that until we get to progress 23 or 24, it's not finished. It's not even close to finished. Okay. So let's see if let's grab her pigtails from somewhere where I'm thinking of that. Man, where's my, I had a station that I really liked last time I streamed, and it was, ooh, how about Irish? Oh, never mind. None of the Irish ones are YouTube safe. It was like folk. Maybe they change all the time on what is available. So we're gonna do chill. All right, so I'm gonna duplicate this layer, and actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and merge and duplicate again and save that. All right. First of all, I'm gonna get the food off her face. Oh, that's what we were gonna do. I was gonna do her pigtails. Let me see if, where is that? Competition folders lost. And let's see if her pigtails are over her shoulders in any, because I want to see the ends of those piggies. If we can't find one with the ends, then we might just have to, there, kinda. 13. Okay, so I was gonna say we might just have to reshoot. But we can just grab this one piggy. And I'll lower the opacity so I can line it up. Actually, that looks pretty well lined up. Not a bad. Okay. So what I will do is go to warp. Bring that down a little bit and bring this over a little bit. And then we don't need it that small. That can be a little darker because she's got her shirt shading it. There we go. Okay. And that's a weird little, like, pointy shoulder thing. Merge those, duplicate. There we go. Okay. so what's going on here? What is that? This weird extra leftover thing. Okay. Hi. Okay, we've got a special guest. You might recognize her from the Dancing Kitties. Zuzu Bailey. She says hi. She has something to say. Yeah, it's an old picture. Thank you. You want to take me downstairs? Downstairs, yeah. I don't think she wants to be held right now, though. She's trying to get away from you. Be really careful, okay? Alright, you guys are lucky. Getting a little Zuzu Bailey time. Alright. So, let's play with her expression. Oops. Let's start with just make her look a little sadder. And just tweaking those eyebrows a little bit. That was got a little crazy there. Settle down. Nothing in between. Give me a 40. Man. So we're just manipulating the shape of her eyes a little bit, and then we're gonna add a little light in her eyes just under, so that she's got like teary eyes. Not crying, just teary. So before I do that, I'm gonna do my usual treatment. First I'm going to sharpen. I want this nice and crisp because it's going to be a small. I want her to be crisp, and then the background is going to be kind of drawn. And I like this expression because we can kind of make what we want out of it. That might be a little much. We want to preserve the details. We definitely don't want any noise. Okay, and then we're gonna warm it up a little bit. That gray backdrop tends to swallow up those warm colors. So I think the direction I wanna go with this is, she's had her fun, she's lost at the carnival, and the sun is starting to set. So now she's realizing that she's gotten herself into a predicament. That cone is weird shaped. That's bothering me. So we'll add our balloon, and we know that the balloon can come from the 21 came before me. Okay. You don't need that open though. But what color balloon should we go with here? I'm thinking maybe blue. Blue is calming, and it elicits that peaceful, sympathetic look that we're going for. Okay, so just gonna grab don't need that anymore. All right, so at this point we can go ahead and decide on our crop, and I want to give her room to grow, as you do with kids, and I want to give some space around her to tell the rest of the story. But I don't want her to be lost in the image, ironically. So I'm thinking here, I'll just kind of sketch this out on a new layer so you can see what my ideas are. And then you guys tell me if you got any strong feelings. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, I don't even know what I want to draw it out with. Why can't I even see that? Okay, all right, so I would like kind of a path that she's walking on. And then maybe a hill, and then a hill back here, and a hill back here. And we've got sunset streaming in from camera right. And then over here we've got Ferris wheel, you know. So you can tell what that is, right? It's beautiful. And then what could we have over here? Like hot dog stand, games. I mean, we could maybe do a clown. I don't know. I feel like there's no way to do a clown without it being creepy. So we'll do her balloon. I don't know why she's barefoot. Where did your shoes go? What else? What's at a carnival? Let's look at some inspirational Google searches. I don't want to do a clown. Maybe swings. You get big spinning swings. That's something that could visually balance the. I like that. Let's do that. It's been a really long time since I've been to a carnival. So we could do kind of the food carts here. You know. What else? We could just do like people. But this is all going to be very painterly. All right, so we do swings over here, carousel here. It's making me sad. Carnivals. Maybe if I make it plural, I won't think so much cruise. So here we could do the booths, you know, and they've got like the teddy bear stuff hanging. And then oh, maybe the tent. Maybe we could do like the big top. I don't know. Is that carnival or is that just circus? Okay, so that's a lot, and I'm not gonna do all that. So let's just see what we get. Those are my ideas. Just kind of so you can see. And then what I also want to do is do a new layer here and just do, just even the colors out, even the tones out so that oops. Oh, she's making me sad. Oh, I've got a reminder to do stuff. So I will do stuff tomorrow. Actually, I won't. I'll do it Friday. Okay. A little bigger than that. I'm just going to go ahead and change color. There we go. And that kind of goes with the tones. So first things first, I'm gonna flip this so that that big highlight is kind of on the other side. And then smooth it. We should be listening to carnival music. So I'll lower this opacity because I want this blown spot. It can still be there, but not as there as it is right now. So maybe even with that highlight, we need to flip that because the majority of the light is on the other side. So what we can do is after we get the other stuff in there, one opacity. she's holding it. And then just to make it real easy, oh, if I could bubble in, that would be helpful. Let's merge these and duplicate and save. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in. At the very end, the really fun part in something like this is to go in and manipulate all the colors and everything. Let's go to burn. Dodge. Bitty. And then let's go back to burn and we'll go like to like 3. No, that's too much. Just try and, I'm going to smudge out some of this noise. Because I didn't reduce the noise as much as I normally do. Because I didn't want this small face in this image to get muddied at all. Okay, and then Okay, so I like where we're at right now. The balloon is a little bright. Let's see what we can do to... There we go. And then maybe... No, I like that. What I will do though is duplicate that and then get there we go. So let's see if we can find a Ferris wheel image just to kind of reference. They're not that great. Visually, so I'm not somebody who is real precise with lines when I'm drawing or painting or kind of doing anything. All right, we can make this work though. All right, so let's lay out what we want to see here. First thing I want to do is, well, first of all, let me get this back up in case somebody chats, just in case. So I'm gonna go onto her skin and just give just a little smudge. So we take the noise out, we make it a little dreamy. And when you take the noise out, it just kind of takes out the it gives it a little bit of a dreamier feel. It takes out any subconscious distractions, especially on kids' skin. You want it to have that like creamy, perfect feel. There's definitely some color spill going on here. And this, the light and shadow play on this will look really nice when it's all handled. I'm gonna switch to my stylus. Wind chimes are going crazy. I think we're gonna get some storms, which I love a spring storm. go. So again, I'm just smoothing out the noise in her skin and in the dress. So we'll get her handled to perfection, and then we can work on drawing out the little carnival. And this is an idea that has been parked for many years. That's probably why I don't take my kids to carnivals. So maybe now I'll just get it out of my brain. I don't know, I still don't really want to go to carnivals though. Disney, yes. Carnivals, no. Okay, and then I'm gonna go down to her feet, which is the other place that we would need a smaller it's not, you know, not an important element, not a huge element, but I just don't want to use a large brush and then smear that into oblivion so that she's got like hooves. I don't want to distract anybody with hooves on my baby. So just these, I can use a bigger brush, a faster brush on her leg part, but just the feet need to just have a once over here with a smaller brush. Now we can switch. Dirty little baby feet. Okay, and then I'll use this kind of medium brush for the torso because the skirt can end up being a little more flowy and actually looks like the red channel might be blown a little bit, but that's all gonna, Master Artist is a different animal. Composites are different because you can change all of that. You can change anything. And I love, for smearing the tool, their blur, smudge, whatever it's called, this tool on folds of fabric like that where there's a play of light and shadows. It's just so pretty. And that delicate fall off of light has always been my favorite thing to draw. So to kind of take what we're really seeing with our eyes and be able to manipulate it, I think it's really fun. I'm a light nerd. So then once we extract this whole thing from this backdrop and put it on, if we extract or if we overlay, I guess that depends. But if we're extracting, then I can go over this edge again and give it a blended edge. It doesn't have to be so straight, and that'll kind of marry it to the background a little bit. I'm thinking I'll probably do an overlay with this one. And this, there's a little imperfection there, and just blend out. I'm gonna have to lift my finger to clone it out or anything like that. And any, wrinkles, anything like that, just beautifully blend away. Love a good smudge. It's too much. Isn't that pretty? It just makes such a huge difference on something flowy like this fabric. Okay, so that's before, that's after. We probably need a duplicate of that just in case. Okay. Do we want to try a little, let's see, where's Dodge? No. No, that's like kiss makeup territory. Okay, so it would go kind of there and then it would bump here and catch the light. And then be a little tear here. Check my email real quick. It's weird. Okay, so I'm gonna take okay, I have a tear image that I'm gonna steal from. And no babies were sad in the making of this portrait. They do have food all over their face, but they are not sad. Just to kind of see. Okay, so let's do burn. I'm gonna merge these. Oh wait, you know what? Before I do that, let's duplicate this one. And then merge these two. And then duplicate again. And save. Oh, let's go with 9 instead of 1. We'll be here a while. Okay, and then we'll go back to dodge. It's kind of, that tear's taking kind of a weird path. Let's see if it looks. Let's see if we can fix that in. Let's just liquefy. Oh, you know what? Let's not. Let's just warp. Oops, it's too big. Here we go. We made a tear. Cool. I've never done a tear before. Let's do a little one in the other eye too. I learned a new skill, so we're just gonna overdo it now. burn behind it. Let's just go crazy. Okay, so we added her little tears, but she's not that sad. Which I'm glad for, but for this purpose, uh-oh, there we go. Let's grab just those. This is like my mouse has no chill. Woo! Hello, wind. Let me look at some references here. Let's look at, so my middle daughter has a very expressive face. So to get expressions, you can kind of see the cues. Okay, we can work with this. I should just be entering it. There we go. So just as a reminder, we went from this to this. She's got a little kind of Charlie Chaplin situation going on right now. So what we can do now, oh, and I'm starting to run low on time, but I'm gonna do a new layer and we're gonna draw some Ferris wheel and stuff like that. Oh, you know what? I do have Ferris wheel pictures for imaging this year. Okay, for imaging, we were at the National Harbor Gaylord Hotel, and there is a Ferris wheel, and I'm pretty sure I took a picture of it. So it'll just be a cell phone picture, but I'm pretty happy. Well, okay, so I have to find it. Okay, it's not a great picture, but it'll do. It'll do. I'm gonna. Because I don't want that to be the focus anyway, so this works out. All right, here we go. Okay. Download, and then I'll put it in the lost folder. That's why it's important to have a folder of all of your ideas sketched out so that you can come back to it like 5 years later and finish what you started. And the idea isn't lost forever. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so this is the super unimpressive Ferris wheel. Can you even see the Ferris wheel in there? That'll do though. That's all I need. So I'm gonna take as much of the sky I can because I do like the sky. And this will just give us kind of a basis. For what we're trying to do. And I'm going to take a big eraser at 100% and really just I'm not even going to leave this guy because I want to drag out the edges. I want it to be real painterly. What do you think? Should we go? Maybe we go over here with this. And then we could do swings and whatever on the other side. Okay. So that won't save a ton of time because I'm gonna have to go in here. You know what? We'll just use this as a guide. Hello, just in the nick of time. I am getting ready to finish up for the day and haven't accomplished a whole lot. How are you today? Second time, what second time? Oh. Well, I'm not ending just yet, but I'm running out of time. Do you have somebody to raid today? I missed raiding the other day. Oh, I like that behind the balloon. That's kind of... You know what? I'm just gonna... Yes, I did, but I'm happy to go wherever. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, I'm at 11%. That'll do it. It's been quiet on stream today. Nobody's chatting with me. Off center. That looks like an orange cut in half. Oops. What else? Oh, somebody. How dare they? Really? Don't they know. All right. Why is that so high? I don't like that. I also need streaming to be my job. I want to catch one of your streams, but you stream at like when I'm definitely needing to be asleep. But I'll get there one of these days. I'm working out of my normal wheelhouse today. Ugh. Yes, get PPA to sponsor you. I'm also working on that. I do say nice things about them all the time and they don't care. But you missed, I created tiers, which I'm pretty excited about. No babies were saddened in the making of this photograph. What else do I want? I want a new layer, and then we'll do like the swings. No, ugh. Okay, I can already tell this is gonna be, what do the swings look like? Okay. Okay. Whoops, not that. I forgot. I just looked at it and I forgot. Okay, so let's just forget that ever happened. Okay, let's see. Ah! No. No. Okay, first of all, this should be like a 4. 39, okay. Where's my thing? Sure. We just need this to be sort of what we're looking for right now. So I just want it to be, you know, kind of alluded to. It's not going to be, the opacity is going to go down on all these. They're all going to get smudged out. So it's just going to kind of be the idea back there, not really anything concrete. All right, swings. So I want lights for sure. In fact, since that's all I've done there, I can move that there and then move my Ferris wheel, make it a little bigger and off in the distance. And then, let's see. This is the Ferris wheel. This is kind of fun because this is not like anything that I would do for competition. This is just to try some new stuff. So I want the back to be almost Monet-like in that you can't really make out any of the people or things. They're just kind of alluded to. Let's go county fair. Let's go real low rent here and see what, and maybe not all of them are low rent. Maybe it's just mine, but it has been a long time. Okay, so not real pass. Okay, that really added nothing. Okay, so this will be, I don't think I did anything on this yet. This is gonna be my people layer. I gotta watch my time because I've gotta be done by 5:30. What's going on? Oh, there we go. Okay, this is gonna be my people layer. That's too big. So we have some lines, some groups standing around. And then go teeny people on the Ferris wheel. They're just teeny people down here working. And then let's get some color in there. Let's get a little bit. Got a lot of purples. Let's go with and what I might do before I work on this again is find just groups of people that we can kind of get in there and play with in a painterly fashion. Because we were at Disney not that long ago, so I'm sure I have some crowds. Because the crowds are intense right now. It's been a long time since I've seen Disney crowds like that. Okay, and I want to do, okay, so these are the people, sort of. That's the start of the people. Got bored with that real quick. And then I want to do, you know, maybe a...
I think all art and imagination
No, I don't want
at
any
some
talking.
point leads you to think about things that aren't true.
Although I kind of agree with that. So anyway, let's see what color we have here. All right. What is like a food stand? I can't even think of what it's been a long time. Oh, flags. Oh, flags are good. I like flags. We'll do kind of a booth. Maybe not that one though. We'll just do... something that looks like a piano. Like a crooked piano. Exactly what I was going for. It's too big anyway, because I want to do a couple of them. I want to do... That looks stupid. We'll fix that. Doesn't matter. This is just kind of the idea that we're sketching out here. All right. So... we're getting there. I'm just gonna pretend that never happened and start over. Let's see. And this way, these little flag, you know, awning things can kind of mimic the curves over here. And we'll go in like with a painter's hand. Whoops. What? Why would I do that? Okay. So I'm gonna save this. This is probably a decent starting point considering I came into this day not having any idea what I was gonna work on. And now I've got 4 viewers. Where were you guys? Now that I gotta go. Thank you so much for being here, no matter how short it was. If we want to raid, I am down. And I'm gonna come back and like maybe do a little painterly session on this. So the 5 of us will just sit here and wait for a second, see if there's somebody to raid. And I just saw the bottom of her balloon needs to go a different direction because that doesn't make sense. Here, let's, while we're waiting. Okay, we could do that. Is that weird? I don't know what's etiquette. Is it okay to raid somebody twice? Are they gonna be like, wow, settle down? Okay. All right, I'm gonna save this. Thank you guys so much for being here. And always low bass guy for low bass, low bass. Are you a fisherman or are you a musician? Anyway, thank you. Okay. Okay, I'll do that. I don't know where to post. I'm game. I'm here for it. I'm learning. So tell me what to do and then I will do it. First of all, I'm going to turn this music off. Now it's really quiet. Now I can just hear the wind. Okay, here we go. Thank you guys so much. I look forward to seeing you here again. Come see me on YouTube. Oh, no, now it's gone. Hold on. I'm just gonna copy it. Thought I could see it. Yay, it worked.
Your stream? What were you streaming? I used to run with a Mediterranean crew in college. It was hella fun. Ooh, clever. That sounded like it was really fun for sure. What shenanigans would you guys get into? Yeah, LB is peeking through here and there during the stream.
That's why you my mommy. Please.